We started the quest. Now it's time for the grind. What's going on, everyone? It's Rich Haywood here from Bacon Ice Cream Productions and Team RTFC, welcoming you to yet another episode of Completion Quest. That's right. That's right. It is time for some more Completion Quest. We are in Phantasy Star. We are at level 8 with just Alice, but it's time to start picking some things up. So, as we normally do with completion quest of this nature, we use any means necessary to get cool tips and tricks and all sorts of fun things. So we're going to be hitting up some game facts, looking at some cool things while we go on about our journey. So without any further ado, let's get back into some Phantasy Star right now. Let's do it. All right, here we are. Back in some Phantasy Star. Here we are, level 8, 606 experience, 35 attack, 53 defense, 76 max HP, 12 MP, 931 MST. That means we're going to get leather armor out of here, and we're going to get the more expensive armor. We're going to go ahead and get the more expensive sword, and we're just gonna go through and just get as much as we can. I think, though, I don't know, depending upon how long this goes, we may in fact also go ahead and get some more team members, right? There is Mayu, yes, a little kitty cat thing with the nice claws, and Odin. They are here on Palma, and we can get them before we even leave. So we might get there, but I'm focused on making sure that I get at least the sword, and I'm going to show you why. So let's get in here. Let's get in this. All right. Here we are. This is our free health house. If you guys don't know, you walk up in here. This is the very first time you're ever in. You get please rest yourself. You're welcome here at any time. And, you know, you're all healed up, right? That's what we do. We're in pretty good shape at level 8, so we could probably walk around and just annihilate anything in front of us. So I'm not too worried about this, but we're gonna do what we can here. Sometimes it takes a little bit after a restart. There we go, and this is what we want to see. We want to see us just going straight for the scorpions. Boom. Done. That's an easy 8 XP with some masitas. There it is, 26 inside that chest. It's pretty good. So just a couple more of those, and we're going to be pretty good. So half the amount, 1 hit, 4 XP. Boom. 13. We're good. We're good to go. Now, some might say, "Hey, what are you doing with just the swarms and the scorpions? Like, you know, like why are you even doing this?" If you go any further, in here, you can go in here and you fight an owlbear or a swarm, you know, and that's fine, you know, but I don't think you get as much payback, you know, like pay for your investment. So if you get the 2 owlbears here in the forest, let me see if I can get them. Here you go, 2 owlbear, right? One, you can't eliminate them in 2 hits, right? We can just destroy the scorpions in 2 hits. So you're taking damage, right? So it's limiting the amount of time you can get there. You get 10 XP instead of the, what was it, 8, I think? And then you get blown up and only 24 masitas inside, all right? So we took some damage. We took extra damage. And then if you go over here, right? Because it's owlbear and swarm in the forest, right? There's man-eater down there, but even they can't, like, you know, it's hard to, let's see what they are. Let me just double check it. But here's the swarms. All right, so you're gonna dodge most of the attacks, and then insta-kill there for 4 XP, right? And 6. So that's not a good thing, but you want the scorpions, because the scorpions are really where it's at. Let me go down here to see if I can see the man-eaters. Alright, so there's the man-eaters. Okay, 3 XP and 13, so that's 26 for 2. But the scorpion is 4, so for a max of 8, so 2 extra XP, 13. So for 26. So you see what I mean? Like, it's just kind of better on the odds to go for the scorpions in the lower level, just so you can get what you need. Let me go over here though. This is where the sword is. Pretty sure this is where the sword is, because you can get shields and swords out of these shops, and then the armor is in the other town that we're about to go to. All right, so I need 1120. I need just under 900. So let's go get it, and then we'll get this sword. And then once we get the sword, we're really cooking with gas. I think we're going to be able to then go to the next thing that I need in order to build. Get the armor, so I have all of the armor I need, and then we're going to go ahead and get Mayu, and then right there it should just roll. We should just be able to roll. And I'm not going to do any of the stuff. Working only on memory here for now. But yes, we should be able to get everything we need with this little bit of run here. But like I said, once I get the sword, let me show you my stats here real quick. So I'm at 35 attack. It's going to go straight up to probably in the 50s. And then once you do that, then we can take on some really crazy enemies, and that's going to be even better. I used to sit here and do this, I don't know, for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. And the reason why was because I never knew what to do at a certain point in the game. And we'll get there in another episode. It's not going to be this one for sure, but we'll get there. And when I show you what happens, I tell you the story. Like, come on, it's the wildest thing. It's the wildest thing ever. It's like, wait, how do you possibly know to do that? To do this one specific thing, unless you have a guide or you like some kind of other resource. You just wouldn't instinctively just do that. I mean, I don't know. At least I wouldn't, and didn't for like a year and a half, 2 years or something like that. Such a silly thing. Party was real buff though, I'll tell you that. All right, this is the one. We got the good one. There's the scorpion. 8 XP. 26 mosquitoes. All right. So we can get another 2 of them, and then I think we're guaranteed. The swarms are killing me, though. Don't need the swarms. Don't need them at all. There we go. That's another good one. Got another 26 there. Just in case, I'm going to go ahead and heal. Just to make sure I have enough hit points to get through. Because sometimes, you can stop paying attention because you're just trying to get through the levels. I don't know if you've ever done that when you were grinding. Have you? Let me know down in the comments below if that was you. You're just mashing buttons and then you don't pay attention. And all of a sudden you're like, oh, wait, I'm out of health. And then you're in trouble. So you don't have to do this. This is not a requirement by any stretch of the imagination. But for me, it's just one of those things where I'm like, oh, I want to do these things in this order, and the reason why is because this is what I did when I was a kid. 1143. I think we have enough. Pretty sure we have enough. Do 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 do. Boom. All right, so we're skipped over the titanium sword or whatever it was. And we're going to item. And we go ceramic sword. Whoops. We want item. Equip. Yeah. So we got the ceramic sword, the iron shield, and the leather armor. Now we can get the good armor and the good shield later. But now that we have the sword, we were at 30-something, 35 in the attack. Now we're at 54. Cooking with gas. Cooking with gas. I'm telling you. It's good times. So we're going to go ahead and save here. All right. We did it. We got the save in. And then we're going to go overhead and we're going to go to the other town, get a heal up, and then save again. And then I'm going to show you why I got the sword. All right, 76 health. Should be good. All right. Now we're going to take our 54 hit Alice. We're going to go take a walk on the beach. And see if we can get through it. Now, if we can't, that's okay. All right. Oh, double scorpion right away, too, is not bad either. All right, we'll open it. All right. 26 Masitas. All right, well, I think we're going to do a little better, in just a second than 26. Now, remember, we got to get all the way back up to 1,000 again. So, it could be a while. Oh, all these things, they're just preventing me from showing you. They're like, don't do it. We know you can do it. All right, now we're on the beach. All right, the beach has more enemies. Well, one enemy anyway. It's the fish man. There he is. And he's got 42 health. It's pretty intimidating. Let's attack him. Boom. 59, 26, 20, 8 at 50. You're taking some pretty decent damage. Boom. Now, Fishman is killed. Ready? So that we're getting like 8 out of the scorpions, 2 out of the swarms, what is it, 6 or 7 or whatever it was out of the man-eater, and only max was 13 Masitas, 12 Masitas, and like 3 Masitas, right? All right, 11 XP for 1. It's pretty decent. Got a treasure chest. Open it up. There's 42 Masitas inside for 1 fishman. 1. So you just keep going. You walk along that beach, and you get that tasty, tasty money flying down from those fishmen. I don't know why they have so much money. I don't care. It's just, here they are. Now there's 2. Now this could get dicey, right? But we'll see. We'll see how much we can do. Wow, 42 to 28 in 1 hit. That was a turbo hit. All right. One of them's almost down. Oh, don't start hitting the other one, you silly. Take the other one out. Oh, 17. Oh, good. You finally got him down. All right. Boom. 22 XP. And we open it for 84 Masitas. We're going to have that extra 1,000 in no time now. No time. All right. So what we do now is we go down to magic and we heal up. We're going to heal up again. All right, so 52 should get us through another battle. All right, and then we just keep doing that until we need to bail. Got him. All right, get another one. So sometimes you have to worry about see, you got the booby traps. We get the spear now. So now we got to double check the health. 35. We could heal in a battle for 35 if you get the 2. If you get the 2 fishman. All right, this one's fine. We'll heal up after this one, but you can just run it. It's not a big deal. You know, because very rarely now that I have the big sword, you just cut them down. It's fine. Maybe it's another booby trap, but it's not. We're good. We lucked out this time. So we're going magic. Heal up. Magic. Heal up. Boom. 68. So we still got 2 more heals. And we're in good shape. You know, it's only been now another couple of minutes since we started going on the journey. It took, 10, 15 to get that last little bit to get the sword. And now I'll show you guys how close we are at the end of this run. Boop, 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 boop. So the weirdest thing about this is sometimes, wow, that was a huge hit. 21 HP. All right, 22. Get another 84. Boom. Let's check the health again. 40. I'm feeling lucky. Single one. Good to go. It's so weird. You hit him, and it's like 42 to 39, 35, then just 10, 25, then 13. That's a 12, and then dead. I don't know. I wonder if it's like compound damage. Does it happen all the time? Let's just check it out. Let's see what happens. All right, it's another 1. So 39. So that was 3. 27. 15. 2. 2 again. And then he killed him. It's so weird. It's all over the place. Ah, there we go. Advanced a level. Excellent. Excellent. And I think we get 1 more heal out of this. Yeah, let's do the heals. All right, there we go. Now we got the heal. Now, obviously, you don't want to over-level so much that you're going to strip the party, but you also want to make sure that you're bumping up the party as well. Do. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I leveled up, so now I'm even more powerful. So 42 to 30, that's 12. 5. So maybe 5 is the low hit now. That's 10. Hit him for 14. Yeah. It's good. It's good. I mean, you could probably just take a double. Here, let's just go right for it. 20 in 1 hit. Now I'm dodging attacks left and right. Got hit. That's fine. 3. It was a 6. It was a 6 damage hit. There we go. Now we're down to 1. Good. Nice. All right, we're good. Get another 84 right here. Done. Let's check our status here. 33. That's dicey. If I get to 2, I might have to run. Should we go for it? Let's go for it. This is it, though. I can't do another one. Yes. All right, don't get hit with this. Whew. All right, now we're going. Going straight down. Ah, we almost made it. That's a double swing. That's fine. All right, we're good. All right. And we're in. Once you're in the fence, you can't get hit unless you go into the forest. There's no battles in this area. So it's like a safe zone. And then we go up for our heal. And then we see our spoils. Now, granted, this is another maybe 10 minutes. So we spent the first, it's like 7 minutes. Spent the first 12 minutes getting the stuff to get the sword, right? So what do we got now? So first we're going to save. We're at 81. We're at 81 HP and 13 MP. So we can still last even longer. We're now at level 9, 872 XP, 701 Masitas. We are 280 something away from where we were when we started, and we burned almost all of that money to get the one thing. So the next thing we want is over here. You know, if we wanted to just clean out the shops, the next thing we want is this shield right here, the ceramic shield for 1400. So we're halfway to the shield already. So let's go get it. And then once we have it, this town is done. It's dead to Alice, except for this, except for the fact that we need to get our free heal, right? So you don't have to go to the hospital and spend money to get healed. So we go to the church. All right, so to the advance to the next level. So there's the XP, right? We gain the level. So how much? Only 178 experience points to the next level. So we can hit level 10 on the way to getting the rest of the stuff for the shield. And then we'll grab the shield, and then we'll head our happy little way over to the town where we can get Mayu. And since you're such high health with such like enough magic to get you through, there's no point in not opening the chests. It's just when you don't have any more health, sometimes you don't want to roll the dice when you're at 13 HP. And like it was the double fishman, so I had to take the risk. But like you shouldn't take the risk, because on the double fishman you could just very well lose your entire rate of progress to go back to your save game, because the booby traps could kill you. You can take up to, I think, 10 damage on the explosion one, and I want to say you could take, I think it's, depending upon whether it crits, I think you can get up to 15 damage on the spike thing that comes at you. And the spike thing's only one player, but obviously you only have Alice in your party, so it's going to hit you. And then the big explosion does the whole party for whatever the allotted amount of damage is. So it's kind of a risk sometimes. So even this, though, I used to play, I don't know, I think it was about almost an hour a session, where you have to get thousands of XP in order to get your next level. And I would just walk the entire beach of this area, doing things over and over and over with Odin, Mayu, and Alice, because they didn't know where to go. So, just for fun, I would do this. I would do this for fun. And it's like, oh yeah, the numbers are going up. You'll see this as a theme when we get on to our other games. When we play Miracle Warriors later on, when we play Lunar, which I think might be next. You're gonna see what I do. It's horrible, and I think people probably yell at me for doing the grind. But come on, you got to do it. You got to do it. All right, so we're at our heal point now. That was a risky biz, but we've got enough magic to heal. All right, so we got 59 health. We're fine. We could have taken the third heal, but I mean, there's no real reason why you need to do that. Soundtrack here is tight. You know, all this motion and the graphics is really cool. You know, the Fishman's like the little finger thingies move, and you know, of course, he's like hitting you with his tongue for damage, which is crazy. You know, and then you're standing on the beach, so the waves are coming in, getting little feet in the sand, his feet in the water as you're fighting this dude who came out of the water. It's just like, get out of here. There we go. Oh, this is another risky biz, man. I don't know, man. Should I open it? Alright. Gotta heal again. $56 health. Let's keep going. Boom. 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 That's the ones you like. Hit them 3 times, done. Get 42, go. Boom. Come on. See, I don't like when you're just about to kill the bottom one or the top one or whatever. You get him so far down, and then you stop hitting him. We just keep hitting that one. See, you're spreading it out. You're getting hit twice. I don't like it. I wish there was a way you could force it, but I don't think this game does that. Because before you can like tell people, oh hey, make sure you hit this one. 30. Take our 2 last heals there. Boom, boom, boom. Oop. I got hit. So what did the spear do to me? About 41. So I'm not going to be able to do it 2. I will have to run. I know I did the 38 or something with the 2. Yeah, I'm running. Oh, shoot. Ah, I got blocked. Alright. Come on, let me go. Oh, man, this is not good. Come on! Yes. Whew. That was dangerous. Get out of here. Alright, we're going to heal up. It's another, 9-something minutes. See where we are on the monies. Definitely save. $12.05. Looking pretty good. We're gonna need 200 more. We got 1,000 XP. We're at level 9. We needed 138, 170 something, 100 something XP. So let's see. I think we're knocking on the door of level 10. 43 XP. Oh, let's go. Let's go. That's 2 battles with the 2. And was it 4 more? If I do 4 more 2s, not only am I going to hit the level, but I'm also going to get enough money for the shield. which will make the battles with the Fishman even better, because now I have even more protection. So. Fishman, double Fishman. We're doing all right. Boom, 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 boom. Nice. Boom, boom. Oh, I thought I had it. Whoop, whoop, boom. All right, that's one. So we need to get to 4. I think we technically could do it in 3 battles. 3 doubles of the Fishman will get us there. And the next one is going to get us a level. Boom. 42. Here's our level. Boom. Very nice. Let's heal up. This is our second double. So I'm pretty sure actually I can get it after this. I can check right after the battle. Bing, 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 bing. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. Oh, shoot. Yeah, that was the one. Oh, no. Search? Yes. Ah. Alright, it's fine. Just make sure that I'm gonna get to where I need to be. Alright, let's go. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Heal up in the heal up house. Save a rune scheme. We did it. Status level 10. 1083 experience, 56 attack, 71 defense. 71 defense. With the leather armor and the iron shield. Interesting. Do you jump up that much? It was pretty close to like 50 and 50, right? I don't know. I guess you get another boost when you hit a certain one. It's pretty cool. But at max HP at 93, MP at 14. So that's an extra cast of heal, by the way. And 1486 Masitas, which means we can afford to pump up the pretty already insanely high stat even more. Yes, I want to buy something. I want to buy this. Blue, blue, blue. Ba-doo, 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 boo. Ba-doo, ba-doo, boo, boo, ba-doo, ba-doo, boo. Ba-doo, ba-doo. Ba-doo, ba-doo. ceramic sword, ceramic shield. And save. Status 79. All right, 56, 79. Looking pretty good. And there we go. The armor is going to really pump it up too. Let's see where we're at. Since we just basically got that level 10, let's see where we're how much we need to get next. 217 experience points. It's not a big deal. You can rock that. It's pretty easy. Now 22 per double fish man is 10 battles in your next level, plus a whole bunch of Masita. So, and we're about to go to find out how much the rest of the thing's going to cost, because here's our next town. Boom. Which one is this? Here's the armory. Yes. So we got the Zur armor, Zirconian armor, or whatever. The guide says grab a light suit for $290 because it's, you know, I guess it's easy to get that many, but we're just gonna go straight for the 1,000. But not right now. We have to get to the second-hand shop. I forget where that is. This shop right here, I think, is the second-hand buy. Oh yeah, secrets. He doesn't want to sell you the secrets. Not yet, anyway. You have to go back in. Oh wait, I don't necessarily want to sell him my stuff. Never mind. Alright, so that's the second-hand shop. Is there a... What's this? Is this the... There's a hill named Bayamale in the north of this town. None of us dare approach it. Okay. See what this person has to say. Alright, I thrived on trade. Pretty cool. A door locked with magic can only be opened with magic. Good to know. What does this one say? They say that our Movatin, living on Movatin and Dizorian, live on Dizorius. Sure, like the chance to talk to someone. Sure, man. You could do it. Go out here. Nothing really going on. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Cave called Nola. North coast of Bayamale. Cool. Let's go in here. Odin set off to kill Medusa. He went with an animal that can speak. The animal had a bottle of medicine hanging from its neck, but I don't know what it's for. I know what it's for. Boom, 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 boom. Alright. Yep, you can find a cave, which is cool. I recently found a talking beast in a cave where Medusa lives. I sold him for a good price to a merchant from Peso. You need a compass to pass through the Uppy Forest. Good to know. Alright. And then, oh yeah, that's right. We need to go to Peso. I think that was the... might have been actually where we were just from. Yikes. Yeah, because it was a Scion. So we went through the town. We're going to be back here for that armor. Is it Peso right there? This guy, I'll tell you. There's always somebody that tells you what town it is. There's an underground passage. The Gothic Bar is somewhere to the west of Paralead. Okay. Great, thanks. Right. To the east lies the proton called Scion. Okay, cool. We've already been there. We just came from there, actually. Do 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 do. From the spaceport, you can go to Peso and Morvania. Oh, really? This is the Paralit residential area. I thought. Forest is a dangerous place, okay. And then this here. Medusa has been reborn, lives to the cave to the south. If you see her, you'll be turned to stone. Okay. Huh. I thought... Oh, do we have to take the spaceship? Interesting. I think we might need the guide. My old man brain is... I could have sworn, though, that you could get access to these characters without leaving this planet. Do 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 do. Alright, so this is what we're gonna do here. We're going in here, battle system, blah blah blah. Characters, blah blah blah. Okay, wait. Traded for management, okay, that's fine. You can count as many as like, okay, that's fine. Amazing. Supportive and offensive, okay, it's fine. Equip it, okay, that's fine, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah. This attack stat makes up for it, okay. Nearest quest. Alright, so we already have the Laconian pot. So just so you guys know, like, the guy was like, oh, hey, I traded this thing for a pot. Well, we have it. We've got the pot. We're good. Okay. Void point is okay. We got that. The orange building, whatever. Oda may be living in Sion. More importantly, he'll do that after us. Pay the shops a visit, okay. Can't afford to port, whatever. Patch of woods. There's a lot more outside the walls. You don't want to go too far. Steer clear of maneuvers. Just okay for the. Alright. Clear effects on. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Keep reuse until you raise 75. Purchase a new sword. Paralit. Paralit is very similar to. Okay, we got that. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, purchase the iron sword. I mean, whatever. Kill the dare. Okay, that's fine. 600 more before proceeding. Okay, first thing you want to do is pay this food. Okay, whatever. Alright, awesome. So I guess we're in the... Yeah, that's it. Huh. That's so weird. That is so weird. I could have sworn that before... Maybe I just had her. Huh. Interesting. Very interesting. Alright, cool. So now we need to actually bulk up on some mesitas. Get back in here. Yeah, 86. So we need to buy the secrets so we can get the cool thing. So, all right. So I guess what we're gonna do is we're gonna do that. Well, actually, before we even do any of that, let's get to the. I'm gonna get to the 1,000 so I can get the good armor. So then Alice will be completely beefed up, and then as soon as we get any extra characters, we're just gonna keep rolling so we can beef them up too. So let's do it. We're looking for 1,000. Boom. Boom. Well, actually, I guess we need 1,200 because we want enough for the secrets, and we want enough for the armor. So we're gonna do that, but we're not gonna get the secrets today. We'll get enough to get the armor. We'll go and get the armor. We'll save, and we'll come back. I think that's the goal. Do. It's always good to know that there's a place you can go in a map and get some cool stuff. You know, like your grind spots. They're always very good. Oh, we might have a visitor. A visitor popping into this grind fest. What's going on? Let's hit this button over here. There he is. What's going on, man?
So, I was thinking about, hey, maybe I'll just go like live instead of a stream.
Yeah.
And I saw you were live, and so I thought I would like photobomb your stream.
Yeah, man, it's all good. Yeah.
just see what you're up to.
We're officially recording the second episode of Completion Quest, and since the last time we've left, we are at level 10 now. At 296 Masitas, which is enough for the secrets that we need to buy. But I'm going all the way to get to 1200, so I can get in the area the most powerful armor, weapon, and shield currently.
Nice
for Alice, and then that should actually also wind us up right around level 11, which is like getting close to like pretty overpowered, but that's that's how I roll in these RPGs. So
sweet.
Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna wrap that up, and as soon as I get enough for the armor, I'm gonna go to the port town, buy said armor, and then that's it. So
sweet.
So yeah, man. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Look at that! How you're knocking out those fishmen.
That's it. Yep. I mean, it's the way to go, because every time you beat one of them, you're getting an insane amount of XP, comparatively, right? Because the swarms are like 2, the scorpion is 8, and then the man-eater I think is like 7 or 8, and then the owl bear is like 6. So these get you 11 XP per, and for the money, you get 42 every time you open a thing. So that's 84 if you get the double fishman. So you can't beat that as far as the grind economy. And now that I'm getting more powerful, I can just roll up on these things, and I don't have to worry about like, okay, if I get the double, is it going to be instant death? And no, it's not going to be.
Yeah, it takes like nothing. Like the battle is like 5 seconds.
Yeah, I mean it's fine now. You got to watch out for those booby traps though, because sometimes you'll get hit, and it'll really hurt. So you got to make sure you have your healing spells at the ready, and then get your stuff done. So there we go. There's the 2. So we're gonna get 84 out of this battle. And we already have another 84, so it's 160. So I need, I don't know, but like 4 more sets of these to get to 1,000.
Very cool.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, look at that. Boom. Oh, almost.
Boom.
There we go.
Done. Yeah, the hit economy is real weird in this game. So when you go to take your hits, it's not consistent. It's always a range. So there'll be one thing, you'll hit the thing, and it's like 12 damage. And you're like, okay, that's about average. The next time you'll hit it for 4. Then the next time you'll hit it for like 34. And you're like, I don't even know why that's happening. Sure.
It's a pretty big range.
It is. It is really. It's wild. But it does get better as you level up. Obviously, it gets a little more, the range shortens a little. And then, of course, once you get your extra party members, if you beef them up, most battles become trivial, and that's a good thing because you're trying to get through the story and doing all your stuff. Then you just got to watch it on the bosses. You got to do the right thing, and then whatever you have, like, as long as you have your items, your healing items and like that kind of stuff, and you get enough magic, you're gonna get through every boss battle no problem either. Until the end of the game, where you really need to kind of grind and make sure that you have enough to get through. But if you're doing it early, you're already on that ramp where by the time you get to the boss, you've gained that extra 1 or 2 levels over what's recommended, so you should be able to take that boss out no problem.
Sweet.
Yep. There's another 84. Do.
Yeah, as long as the game isn't too grindy, like it's always kind of nice because okay, just gonna get a chill, kind of get into this rhythm, and then the reward is like, I'll be able to beat the boss or go to the next area, and then kind of do it again, and then it's new monsters, and plus you also get to explore.
Exactly. Yeah, and that's really like for me, this part is like essentially this is it. This is my childhood right here, like literally on this strip of sand, beating up Fishman, because again I had no idea what to do, absolutely no idea what to do in this game. I got to a point where I was like, well, let me just buy everything I need to buy, and then just keep walking around, and then eventually I'll have, eventually I'm gonna find something, and then I found out what I needed to do, and then I was like, come on, man, really?
No, I feel your pain, because I feel like the one thing that was cool that Nintendo offered that no one else did was you could call the counselors.
Yeah.
And I remember around that time, it was a call to California, and for those maybe younger people that are watching us, it was like back then, or like long distance. It wasn't like you could just pick up your phone. Like it cost money, and I'm talking about, it could be like a quarter a minute, it could be 50 cents a minute, it could be $1 a minute, kind of depending on where you lived and all that. Just and so while we're talking RPGs, like remember the time like Final Fantasy 2 for the Game Boy, which was just like so unique and great. And I remember I was stuck on one of the bosses, Venus. She was like a goddess you had to fight or whatever. And I remember I was to the point where I was just kind of, I was really stumped. There wasn't anything Nintendo Power, and I asked my dad, like, hey, I'm stuck here in this game. Can I call? It's free, but there's going to be long distance. And I think he was like, sure, but I think he said like, don't be on the phone. There was a time that could have been 10 minutes. I don't know, but he's like, just don't go over this time. And what was interesting about it, because so then I guess at that time for an RPG, it was just like, I think the counselor, she was like, hey, are you at this level? I'm like, yes. Do you have these items? Yes. And she was like, just keep trying. Eventually you'll get. It was kind of weird. Like I almost needed like somebody just to be a coach. Like it wasn't like do this like secret trick. And I guess it worked because I did be, I just kind of needed that. It's like, okay, we'll do this. You should be at the right levels. Just go ahead and and it was kind of cool. So yeah, I guess coaching did.
Very cool.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah, it did work for that. But I mean, that's what this is like special. To me too, because I think you were the same time where like you were like really like into RPGs, looking for like the next RPG. Like me and my friends, like there was a like I think I may have said like around like the Final Fantasy 3 Beyond era kind of kicked it off. Like every Christmas or birthdays, that's what we'd want. Like just give me that latest RPG, and then we would all kind of like play it, and that would be our lives for like the next like several months.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah.
11, 10. So I got enough for that. So I need 200 more. All right. We're almost there.
Sweet. Which, another I know we were asked on Karg the other night. I think was it Phantom, like it played Ultima. I think maybe one of the reasons why I didn't look into that, because at the time I was like heavily playing Dungeons and Dragons. So I think I liked an RPG, but something that's like vastly like different, right? Like it's nothing, which is kind of cool. Like it has like its own set of rules.
Yep.
And all that. But I mean, it's kind of like, maybe say what you will about certain games, but I kind of feel like a good RPG like this. I mean, we're playing this like 30 years later, and it still holds up. So that's
it's awesome. Yeah, I mean, the cool thing about it is not only is it holding up, but it's like it's still impressive to this day. You know what I mean? Like just looking at how all the stuff is, all the motion, all that kind of stuff. I was commenting about that earlier as I was playing.
Yeah. Because this was, I mean, obvious question, but this was a Sega first party title, right? Like
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What's interesting that I've noticed just from like between watching like Sega Lord X or GeekStorian, or really like I'm trying to think of any where they've talked about like Sega first party titles where they did them themselves, like they didn't have another company do it. Like they were always done like really well.
Mm-hmm.
And I think a lot of it was because at the time like Sega was forced, because like Nintendo had like the lockdown on third party developers, so kind of in a way like it forced them to do this, and then it was great that it carried on to their second generations. And we don't see that as much nowadays, do we? Really? Like
no.
Like to that level of quality, we're like Sony themselves, like, hey, let me put this. Usually it's like some other studio. So yeah, Sega. I mean, it's impressive, right? That's all I can say.
Absolutely.
But yeah, so we were talking the other night. It's like you see like his little tongue come out and just like lash, and then the ripples in the water, and and this is 8-bit. That's what people kind of forget. Like back then, like that, and that's why I keep comparing it to like Dragon War. You're trying to think of like any of the, or even Final Fantasy for Nintendo that was out at the time, and it didn't have like this level of detail.
Yeah. Whew. All right, we're getting out of that.
Yeah, I'm just glad now with this completion quest too, you have like a real controller.
Yeah, right?
Compared to the, I mean, it's like the Retron is great, except for the controller that it comes with.
Yep.
Oh man. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I could probably get these.
See, and that's what's really fun. It's like it's always like you test the waters, like because back then you couldn't just look up an FAQ. I mean, sure, maybe you might have a guide that's like, "Can I fight these?" Nope. Or like, yeah. I can't wait till you get more party members.
Got it.
Sweet.
So we heal.
Rest yourself. You're welcome. I love that.
All right. 99 health. Loving that too. 15. Got to 1262. Let's go get that armor.
Yeah.
Man, I can't believe it. Just so like we played for about an hour and 10, hour and 20 on Karg. We hit the 2-hour mark here right now, and I'm at level 11, and I've completed everything you could do in the current shop cycle.
Yeah.
For one character. All right.
No, that's great, but I'm like, don't forget the like this like game, at least like the first part of the game that you played as a kid very well, so you know what to.
That's true. That's true.
You know what to do. It's like if this was your first, if this was like your first time playing it, then But that's what's neat. But that's what's neat though. It's kind of cool. It's like that work as a kid paid off. Woohoo! So what did that bump your stats up to?
So I was at 79, and now I'm at 113.
Okay, that's defense. Wow. That's significant. That's like
boom,
like a 20% increase. I don't know. I can't.
Yeah, it's huge. It's huge.
Nice.
So it's worth it too, because now like the next town you get to, you won't have to really buy anything for Alice, but you still should probably buy things because you can hold on to them for Odin later, and then as soon as you get Odin, you just hook him up, and then he's got everything he needs.
Nice.
Which is pretty cool. In fact, I might actually wind up doing that for the sword. I might go buy another sword just so I could have it on hand and just give it to him right away. But
wouldn't be a bad idea, because really you're at a point now where farming isn't that bad.
Yep. So here's the thing. I think I'm gonna start the other episode with this, because this is how I'm gonna start the next episode. I'm gonna start it right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and save one more time.
Why not?
All right. And then go to status. And that's how we're going to end this one. Because I'm standing outside. I'm just going to go here real quick. And then I'll bring up the stat screen again. That shop right there. There's the tease for next episode. That shop was the bane of my existence. the absolute bane of my existence. So you guys got to come back. Probably, I don't know, not tomorrow because I'll be busy. This is actually going out tomorrow. This episode is going out tomorrow. So, so tomorrow, as in Friday, the 22nd, maybe if I've got time, I'll probably do something else actually. But the next time we do a completion quest, I will explain why that thing is the bane of my existence. But it is. It's 100%, absolutely, just so abysmal. But I will say, level 8 to level 11 and completing all of the things in about 2.5 hours, just for giggles. It's a good time. That's a good time. I'm pretty happy about it. So I'm gonna hit this button. We're gonna go to the wrap up, and then we'll get this done.
Ooh.
All right. All right, guys. So another completion quest episode is in the books. Yeah, these are going to go a little longer, just like the Golden Axe Warrior ones from back in the day. I did a lot of like 20-30 minute ones, and if there is a small dungeon or something like that I can knock out, I will probably go back to those on the pre-recorded side. But I do want to try to do most of these live as much as I can. But if I know that there's going to be grind, those I'll just direct to tape, because I mean, it's cool to have the conversation and hang out and all that kind of stuff, but I'm also pretty certain that no one's going to want to sit there live and just watch me grind over and over again. They're going to want the adventure. Let's go to this dungeon, let's take out that. So I think that's what we're going to wind up doing. So if you wind up seeing a completion quest that is just a recorded episode, except for maybe the next one I do, because I want to do that one. It'll be short, because I want to just explain why that shop is this evil. Other than that one, if you see a live episode, it's probably because I'm doing a dungeon, and if you see a pre-recorded episode, it's probably because I'm grinding to get things to do the next dungeon, kind of just like how we handled Golden Axe Warrior. So with all that being said, we are at the end of this episode of Completion Quest. So I want to thank Ed for dropping by. And then, of course, we have to thank, you know what's going on. We got to thank every single member of the Good Times Club. So let's do that now. Let's thank the EverCanadian, Crimson Cross, George Games, Chris Westerman, Phantom Fiction, Skeletrex, Lloyd Argent, Papa P, the Intellivision Gamer, Ken LaCure, Mr. Shua, John Willig, Gunzy20, and Immortal Sojourn. Thank you guys all so much for being members of the Good Times Club, for doing things like supplying us, all of us, even Ed, with 1080p StreamYard glory.
Yeah.
All right. Hooking up the Evercast with that as well. And of course, pushing us to do really cool things here on Bacon Ice Cream Productions. Some of the things like how Completion Quest came to be, being able to be playing Phantasy Star on the Sega Master System because of a member of the Good Times Club. Thanks again, Phantom Fiction, for that. It's awesome. It's awesome. It's awesome times. So, and also, another put a little note too in your Completion Quest manual that you guys are watching with me. We have yet to thank Starfighter 76 for their awesome work. And that'll be coming very soon, because of course we're going to have to print out all those maps, because Starfighters did Phantasy Star. So that's going to be returning soon too. But anyway, enough of all that. We are done here, and we'll catch you next time for some good times and some completion times right here on Completion Quest. I'm Rich. He's Ed. We will see you later. Take it easy, guys.
rtfc.baconicecream.com.